Hey everyone, and welcome to our deep dive today on Roberta Flack.
Very nice.
We're going beyond those, and it was
I mean, that song in that movie, it became a cultural phenomenon.
huge.
Wow.
Number one on the Billboard charts.
Billboard charts.
Won a Grammy for Record of the Year in 1972.
Yeah, it really did put her on the map.
Yeah.
But it's even more incredible when you think about what happened the following year.
I know what you're going to say.
She wins Record of the Year again.
Back to back.
Back to back with Killing Me Softly, with his song.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, unprecedented.
The first artist to ever do that.
I mean, that right there
Yeah.
puts her in the history books,
Yeah.
solidifies her place in music history.
Absolutely. And you know what's interesting is
What's that?
she wasn't confined to those massive hits.
Right.
Her musical style was so diverse.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
She blended gospel soul,
Mm-hmm.
even touches of flamenco
Wow.
and jazz.
That's amazing.
I mean, Les McCann, who discovered her,
oh, yeah.
said her voice could touch, tap, trap, and kick
Oh, yeah.
every emotion I've ever known.
Wow.
I mean, that really captures it.
yeah,
But, you know, her impact wasn't limited to the stage.
that's right.
She was so deeply involved
Yeah.
in the social and civil rights movements of her time.
Absolutely. And, that's where we see,
Yeah,
we start to see her activism intertwining with her music,
yeah.
that close friendship with Reverend Jesse Jackson,
Oh, yeah.
and her support for Angela Davis,
Right.
even visiting her in prison.
That was huge.
You have to remember, this was a time when
Yeah.
those actions could carry serious consequences for a public figure.
Absolutely. And then there's the fact that she sang at Jackie Robinson's funeral.
Wow.
I mean, that speaks volumes
Yeah, it does.
about the respect she commanded, not just as a musician,
Right.
but as a figure who really transcended the world of entertainment.
It's fascinating to consider
Yeah.
how her social conscience may have even influenced her musical choices, her collaborations,
Right.
even her decision to participate in projects like Marlo Thomas's Free to Be You and Me,
I love that.
which championed gender equality
Yeah.
and self-expression for children.
Yeah.
I mean, these weren't just isolated incidents.
Right.
They reflected her deep-seated values.
It all comes through in her music.
It does.
And then, of course, you have her partnership with Donny Hathaway,
Oh, yes.
where this blend of soul and social awareness
Yeah.
really came to the forefront.
Their musical chemistry was undeniable.
It really was.
You hear it in hits like Where is the Love and The Closer I Get to You.
It's just magic.
And these songs weren't just catchy tunes.
Right.
They carried powerful messages
Absolutely.
about love, unity, and social change.
And tragically, of course,
And sadly.
their collaboration was cut short by
Yeah.
Hathaway's death
Oh, coming death.
in 1979
Yeah.
while they were working on an album together.
It's a reminder
It really is.
the fragility of life.
Yes.
And how creative partnerships can be so profoundly affected by loss. But their music continues to resonate today.
Absolutely. And,
Right.
even after Hathaway's passing,
Right.
Flack's career
Yeah.
continued to evolve in really interesting ways.
It did, in fascinating ways.
Remember the Fugees cover
Oh, yeah.
of Killing Me Softly
Of course.
in the 90s?
Yeah, that cover.
It introduced the song to a whole new generation
A whole new generation.
and earned the Fugees a Grammy.
A Grammy as well.
It's amazing how a song from the 70s could have such a resurgence
Yeah.
decades later.
What's even more remarkable is how Flack embraced it.
I know.
She even performed the song on stage with them.
It shows a real generosity of spirit,
It does.
that she wasn't possessive,
Right.
but saw it as something to be shared across generations.
It speaks to her belief that music is a universal language,
It's true.
something she talked about a lot.
And that idea was echoed by Beyoncé herself.
Oh, wow.
She included Flack in her Queen's remix of Break My Soul, alongside Aretha Franklin and Diana Ross.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Quite the company to be in.
It is.
It's a real recognition of her enduring influence
It is.
and how her music continues to inspire contemporary artists.
Absolutely. But beyond the music, there are those personal details.
Oh yeah, like little glimpses into her life.
Yeah, like take, for instance, her time living in the Dakota Building.
Oh wow.
Famously home to John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
I didn't realize she lived there.
They were actually close friends.
Wow.
Yoko Ono even wrote liner notes for one of Flack's albums,
That's amazing.
an album of Beatles covers.
That's so cool. And, speaking of family,
Yes,
her son, Bernard Wright,
right.
also became a successful musician.
He did. Sadly, he passed away just a year before his mother.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
But, you can hear that musical lineage.
Yeah, that shared passion for sound.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
this passion for music extended to education as well.
Oh, yeah.
You see this in her dedication to nurturing young talent.
Early in her career, she taught music in junior high schools.
That's right. And later, she founded the Roberta Flack School of Music
I love that.
in New York City.
It wasn't just about performing.
Right.
It was about passing on that knowledge.
Yeah, giving others the opportunity to experience that power.
And even in her teaching, she was innovative.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, there's a great anecdote about how she used
Okay.
the first time ever I saw your face
Mm-hmm.
to teach inner city children about music.
Oh, wow. I'm curious how she approached that.
Well, think about the origins of that song.
Okay.
It was originally written by English folk artist Ewan MacColl
Okay.
as a love song
Wow.
for his future wife, singer Peggy Seeger.
That's fascinating.
It's so different
so different.
in the soulful ballad we know today.
Right.
But Flack saw its potential even in a classroom setting.
Wow.
She said she would use it to capture their attention, especially the line about kissing. She knew it would get a giggle out of them,
Well, that's
make them curious.
yeah.
And then she'd use that engagement
Right.
as a springboard to teach them
Oh, wow.
about music theory
That's brilliant.
and technique.
Using something unexpected, even a little risque
Yeah.
at the time,
Right.
to engage those young minds.
Exactly.
And then seamlessly transitioning into a music lesson.
It shows how she was always thinking outside the box,
It does.
finding new ways to share her love of music.
But what's even more surprising
What's that?
is that she almost didn't record that song.
Really?
Yeah, the first time ever I saw your face.
It became one of her signature songs.
It did, but she had some doubts
About what?
whether it would resonate with audiences.
Wow.
She wasn't sure if it was the right song for her.
Imagine that one of her most iconic songs
Right.
almost never made it to the recording studio.
It's incredible to think how different her career might have been
I know.
if she hadn't taken that leap of faith.
Right.
It's a reminder that even the most successful artists have moments of doubt,
It's true.
and that sometimes the biggest risks lead to the greatest rewards.
And it's a reminder that we all have our own unique journeys,
That's right.
and that even seemingly small decisions can have a profound impact on the course of our lives.
Speaking of those journeys,
Yeah?
Flack's personal life also had its share of challenges and triumphs.
Right.
Let's talk about her relationship with Stephen Novosel,
Okay.
her brief marriage, and the societal context
Yeah.
that surrounded their union.
This was a significant relationship.
It was.
Not just for Flack, but for the times.
Yeah, their interracial marriage caused friction within both of their families.
Yeah, highlighting those complexities of love and
Yeah.
family dynamics
Uh-huh.
in the society grappling with racial divides.
Yeah, their story is a reminder of the progress we've made,
It is.
but also the work that still needs to be done
Absolutely.
in overcoming prejudice and fostering acceptance.
And it's a testament to their courage
Yeah.
to stand by their love in the face of adversity.
And it speaks to a larger theme that runs through Flack's life, this
Yeah.
idea of challenging norms, using her platform to advocate for change,
Right.
and living a life true to her values.
And that brings us back to her music,
It does.
which was always so deeply intertwined
Right.
with her personal beliefs and experiences.
Let's delve a little deeper into that connection,
Okay.
looking at how she channeled her social conscience into her art.
Yeah, it's fascinating to think about how her music became this vehicle for social commentary.
Especially during a time when these issues were so contentious.
Right, exactly. I mean, Yeah.
Think about her song. Think about it. From
Okay.
1972.
Mhm.
It's a song about peace and understanding a plea for unity during a time of
Yeah.
great social and political upheaval.
such a powerful message.
The lyrics are so simple but so powerful,
Yeah.
urging listeners to think about it
Mm-hmm.
before resorting to violence or hatred.
It's a message that feels just as relevant today. And she wasn't afraid to tackle those difficult topics head on.
Right.
Her song Suzanne
Yeah.
deals with drug addiction.
Right, something that was often stigmatized at the time.
And she approached these subjects with such sensitivity.
She did, and
Wow.
empathy.
And remember, this was a time when
Yeah.
female artists, especially black female artists,
Yeah.
weren't always encouraged to speak out
Exactly.
on these matters.
Yeah, she really challenged those expectations. using her voice to advocate for social change.
And inspiring others to do the same.
And her commitment to making a difference extended beyond her music.
Absolutely.
We talked about her dedication to education.
Right.
It wasn't just a passing interest.
It was a lifelong path.
Our Roberta Flack School of Music stands as a testament to that belief.
That power of music to transform lives.
And it's a reminder that even amidst a successful career, she never forgot her roots.
Right.
Her commitment to giving back
To her community and ensuring that others had access to those same opportunities.
You know, all of this culminated in one of the highest honors in the music industry.
I was just thinking about it.
2020, she was awarded a Lifetime Achievement Grammy.
Right.
Artists like John Legend
Oh, wow.
and Ariana Grande
Wow.
spoke about her influence
Really?
during the ceremony,
Wow.
showcasing the impact she had on multiple generations of musicians.
That's a powerful moment to consider.
It
To see these contemporary artists
right at the top of their game.
acknowledging her influence.
It speaks volumes about the lasting impact of her artistry, her activism, her overall contribution to
Right.
the world of music.
It's a reminder that true artistry transcends time,
It does.
and that the power of music to connect, to inspire, to move us
Yeah.
is something that endures long after that final note is played.
And that's what we hope you take away from this deep dive.
Yeah, a deeper understanding of Roberta Flack.
As a complex, multifaceted individual who used her voice to create beautiful music, to advocate for change,
Yeah.
and to leave an enduring legacy.
It's a legacy that continues to resonate today.
It does so.
We encourage you to explore her music further.
Yes.
Listen to those albums, discover those hidden gems
Yeah.
that we may not have had time to touch on today.
Let her voice wash over you.
And think about how her story resonates with your own experiences
Yeah.
with music. How has music shaped your life?
How has it inspired you, challenged you, brought you comfort?
Roberta Flack's story is a testament to the power of music,
It is to connect us all.
regardless of our backgrounds or beliefs.
Her legacy is a reminder that music is a universal language,
It really is.
capable of speaking to the depths of our souls
Yeah.
and inspiring us to create a more beautiful and just world.